All right.
All right. We're recording right now. We were before. I'm gonna take everything out, of course, but like on the video.
Oh, we don't want to talk about titties? You don't want to talk about titties?
I'll talk titties. Were we talking titties?
Well, we were trying. You weren't listening.
No, I always listen when the subject. What are we talking about?
Just titties.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I don't want to offend anybody.
Remember that photo
they're
from the
awesome.
Egg Bowl?
I think they're awesome. Which one?
Oh no, that was the national championship.
Oh, of Brandon's boobs.
Also, I had a funny tweet today. Barstool Iowa tweeted out. Barstool Iowa tweeted out. Tweet us your favorite Iowa Twitter moment or photo, and I just tweeted that photo.
It's pretty good.
How well did that go over?
I think people were like, oh, like if they got it, they got it.
Yeah. That is funny. That's a good tweet, Jack. Way to go.
Oh, did you see how big that tweet got for us?
Which one?
The video?
The video got.
Which video?
The Oklahoma player getting his ass
Oh,
whipped video.
we should probably just start a podcast so we can talk about it.
Where is it, Katie?
Good Lord,
Holy.
8,000 retweets?
We got 5,000 followers off of that too. Most times you go viral.
On Twitter, nobody gets followers
I
anymore.
know. When you go viral on Twitter,
What happened to followers on Twitter?
They just
stopped.
They just really stopped. They kicked off Trump, and I think the bots went away or something.
No, it wasn't it like a year or so ago where they did like a Twitter purge.
People just don't grow as fast on Twitter anymore.
No, you can go like mega viral and not get any followers.
Get 8 followers.
Yeah.
Like Ebo tweeted about, he did the joke about the vaccine line in Chick-fil-A, like the Chick-fil-A. I think he was one of the first people to say it. Chick-fil-A delivery line should be giving out the vaccines. It would roll out so much quicker. Ebo then got 50,000, not retweets, but favorites, and got 3 follows off of it.
Jesus.
Crazy. What a world. It's tough, man. We're probably the most persecuted generation where we can put out funny stuff and not get any followers. Yeah, I know, our grandfathers went to war and famine and all that, but
it's Iwo Jima Day.
Iwo Jima, but us, right? Us.
100%.
Hard to get Twitter followers.
Yeah, it's tough. It's not hard to get Instagram followers.
I just hope I raise my kids in a world where it's easier to get Twitter followers.
Apparently, it's really easy to get TikTok followers.
Really?
Speaking of, the most viral TikTok at this company.
You?
Yep.
Doing what?
That challenge that John and I did.
It was
Center of
international.
Literally international.
I saw that. France? Or was
it was London.
British
It was the English version of Jimmy Kimmel.
Was he? I don't want to do a video, but I do want to try that.
No.
Was he putting on at all? Or?
No. That was his first try. The only male, there are 2 males in the office that could do it. One, Enrique, and Enrique was like, I don't count. Because he was like, I do.
Right, he's very.
He is. And Kevin Bonner could do it. But Kevin Bonner probably, he has probably enough core strength to hold himself
We're not going to put it on video. Do you want to do it real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, just show me. If Jack and Katie, if you guys can just announce content.
All right. So here we come. Here comes Casey. She's getting down on her knees.
I don't want to do it on Twitter because she's already done it on Twitter.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Can you just record it just in
Yeah,
case? We'll
you
double
never know.
check
All right,
if
so
we.
get down in tabletop position.
All right, tabletop position.
All right.
Brandon, I'm looking at Brandon,
Okay.
not looking at Casey.
Down to like a low plank here.
They're down to a low plank.
Your hands on on here, and then what you do.
Here we go. Brandon's shaking.
You put both of your arms behind your back.
Casey is currently explaining what they're going to do. Here we go.
3.
And Brandon just fell on his face, it appears.
I stopped myself. I didn't
Okay.
do what I did.
Yeah. See?
Jesus Christ.
So,
All right, he's trying again.
yeah, so you do it, and then you just.
I know this is riveting content. Brandon's frustrated. He's very mad.
Give me one more time.
I think males, the reasons behind this is, we'll tweet out a video to show you guys what's kind of going on. Oh my God, Brandon may fall through the Earth's core.
No, I'm telling you, he legitimately tried to.
They are now coming back to their seats. I think Brandon
3
is
strikes,
out of
you're out.
breath.
I'm not gonna lie. I was a little skeptical of John Feidelberg's attempt in that video.
No.
No,
It's real.
it's real.
Yeah, no, the amount of people that DM'd videos too of husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, friends, whatever, that were like, holy shit, we thought this was fake too. Like it really is a difference in center of gravity.
I almost broke my nose.
You caught yourself. You didn't let yourself fall on the ground like
No.
John did.
Let's do a show.
Let's do a show.
Hi, welcome to Unnecessary Roughness, Barstool's college football podcast. Even in the off season, baby.
Why did you just sound like you were doing an NPR?
We are deep in the off season. College Football Podcast presented by High Noon Hard Seltzer. High Noon Hard Seltzer. They got the peach, the grapefruit, the lime, the black cherry. They got all
watermelon,
the watermelon,
and your favorite.
Pineapple. Actually, my favorite's the peach, but Brandon loves the pineapple.
Have you seen the mockumentary for the new High Noon pre-roll ads?
I have not.
So you remember the one that you and I did
Yes.
for college football? We did it up on the college football set, which seems like it was forever ago. So it's no longer college football season. I don't know if you knew that.
I'm very aware.
It's college basketball season, and so what they did is they had Marty read my exact script in my voice. So basically he was making fun of me, and I played your role and came in and I said, "Are you stealing my commercial?" And I stole the High Noon away from him, but then he just mocked me the whole time.
Oh, that one. God, that feels like we did that 2 years ago.
No, that was this year. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, but they
Remember how many times they made me do that?
a ton.
They made me. I had a 5-second part where I walked in, grabbed the High Noon, and left. That's all I did. We shot it 37 times.
We did. We did not shoot it that many times with Marty because he nailed the impression of me very quickly. It's great to know that he just thinks so highly of me.
That's awesome. So if you're listening, you're tweeting, just remember that Marty nailed Casey. Okay. So
okay. All right. The impersonation.
the impression is what I was talking about.
We can't make those jokes anymore.
No, but I mean, it's not like
Oh, no, we can't. She's correct.
He's dating my sister.
Yeah.
Very publicly.
Hey, what are you talking about?
I thought we were just not making those jokes anymore because it's 2021 and.
Oh no! I
thought she was just gonna take great offense.
Yeah, I thought she was just like, nah, like.
No, I don't care
we're
about
not
that.
doing.
Cancel us?
Not
No.
cancel us. She was just like, we're not doing those anymore.
Okay, I'll tell you what. If Casey did decide to cancel us, it would take about 3 seconds.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, I've
you
got a
have
whole
the keys
list.
to canceling like the entire company.
Oh yeah.
Content people, the Feidelberg.
Oh yeah, no, for
Yeah.
sure.
No, I think even more than like.
Yeah, everybody that you've pretty much ever come in contact
Blattman, she
with.
could cancel.
Oh yeah, I think Blattman should be canceled anyway.
Yeah, for the shorts he wears,
Yeah.
the tight pants he wears.
Yeah.
in the office.
I would never cancel anybody at this company.
I mean, you've thought about it.
No.
All right, this is college football. So what we're going to talk about today is I have a couple topics.
It's hot in
in
here.
addition to the news. Katie's got the news. Katie has the news. We'll discuss that. Then I have 2 topics I would like to talk to you about. That was the biggest gulp of water I've ever seen you take.
Well, I thought you were going to be talking more.
It's hot in this room.
It's super hot, like really, really hot. Like maybe we should take our shirts off. I have other shirts on underneath.
Okay,
Remember, we
all
are
right.
on YouTube.
I'm down to my last shirt. There's not much I can do outside of this.
Oh, never mind.
How are things outside of work?
Great.
I can always tell how well your life's going to how adventurous your jokes are right at the beginning of the show.
It's not. That wasn't a joke. I actually did think I had another shirt on underneath. I just
How do you
don't.
not know how many shirts you have on?
Well, Katie, like sometimes you've got like little shirts on. Sometimes it's
Did
sports
you-
bras.
Did you sleep at your apartment last night?
Yes.
Okay.
Do I not look like I did?
No, you look beautiful. You look fine.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Katie, you look beautiful too. Jack, I forgot. Katie
we have
does
the
not
same-
like being
probably the same mail color,
Katie
but
does
close.
not like being told she looks nice.
Yeah,
Oh my! It's
I'll never forget that infamous day. I think it was in the fall.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh, we were both over by our desk, and we said, Katie, hey, you look great today. And then she was like, oh, of course you'd say that.
She's as mad as I've ever seen her.
Yeah, and we were both genuine too. It
Right.
wasn't like oh, Katie.
Yeah.
you were one off, Brandon. You were like every single time you saw me, you were like, "Oh, you look nice. You look nice. You look nice."
Sorry.
Sorry, yeah.
Katie's been throwing out heaters on Instagram.
Has she? I don't
Really?
don't
The
follow
dog
any of
one
you on
was
this. I don't
Hey.
look at
Oh my
Instagram.
God. Hold on a second.
No, it was on her there was one on
No,
her story.
I think that you sent it to me, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna show.
No,
I'm gonna,
good for no. Wait, come on, let's plug it at
no,
K
yeah.
Pondicio.
No, just Pondicio.
Yeah.
Okay,
no.
my bad.
Get rid of the K?
Well, Instagram is Pondicio. Twitter is K
Let me see.
Pondicio. My dad has the other one.
I mean, we're talking like heaters.
Jeez, Katie. I don't even want to look at that.
Let me see. Yeah, it's like kind of like
Absolute
when my
heaters.
sister posts.
I don't
one.
like looking at that.
Wait, I didn't post that one. That's the one I told her I wanted to post.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
didn't.
posting it. No.
I haven't
Whoa,
seen that
that's-
one.
God, Katie, come on.
Katie, it's like when I'm looking at my sister
I
sometimes.
can't look at
on
you
Instagram, I'm
doing
like, I
that.
can't. I'm not gonna look.
Heaters.
I mean, yeah.
I
if-
support it.
yeah, guys.
I'm not saying
if you want to
shouldn't.
DM me to see it, I'll text it to you. But I
No, I didn't.
At Pondicio on Instagram.
I didn't post that one. That was the one I was like I wanted to post.
Well,
but that's
I
too
told
Maybe
her
you
why
should still post
it
it.
wasn't too much. It's not too much.
POND.
DISCIO.
There we go.
Heaters,
Follow.
folks.
I mean, it's not hard to find her. I'm sure she would pop up.
I'm putting it on YouTube right now.
Oh, it is on YouTube.
I
If
mean, it's
anybody,
Okay.
that would
I'm just trying to get you some Instagram followers.
that would get you some.
That'll do it.
That would do it, Katie.
That'll do it.
Yeah, one time I accidentally posted Instagram photo to Twitter, and I think I got 1,500 from that.
Oh yeah, no, it's
should do
really
that
a
every
It's
time.
really a
See,
simple game.
you know why?
Well, Twitter,
Trying to
Twitter's
think
for
of
words.
a diplomatic way to say this.
You're not going to be diplomatic, so don't even try.
Just go for it.
Well, it's unusual to see that because you
I look like a
don't
bum in the
dress like
office.
that here.
Yeah.
Well,
Correct.
no one dresses like that here.
Because there's
That was like a dress. That was like for a
It's
party.
like
Yeah,
going
right?
out.
yeah.
No. Okay, here, yeah, but you put all of your go out outfits on.
I see. I thought you
Yeah.
meant like physically in
I've
the building.
never seen her dress like
Yeah,
that.
because I don't
Well,
need
no.
to come.
I've seen you dress like that.
Well,
I don't
you've
need
also
crop
been
tops.
around me
Correct.
for a lot longer.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the office. I'm
I
coming
mean, I
here to
don't
work.
wear
I'm not
shit like
trying
that in
to-
the office.
No. Okay, fine.
Okay.
Sometimes
I have never worn something like that in the office.
on a show.
No,
Not that deep.
No, that's
that's going.
I
That's
did-
going to catch.
yeah.
People are asking me, like, I have a scar, like, from heart surgery. Like, people are gonna be asking me when they see that. Like, not.
Yeah, that's cat. No, you're going somewhere.
Yeah, I'm going out.
Not even to a nice dinner place like it.
I'm going to a club.
Club.
Yeah, that's out.
Okay. So we got plenty of college football news. We will do the news, and then I had a little exercise. And me and Jack kind of worked on this together. It was last minute. You were in a PIN meeting, so we didn't get to include you, but you can listen and participate.
Penn National Gaming.
There was to buy the stock, if you want to. NCAA football is coming back, right? That's
Yep.
in the news, actually. We have the list of all the players who have ever been 99 overall. And we're also going to do the list today. It went away in 2013. We're going to do the list of players since 2013 that would have been a 99 overall in the game.
I love that.
So we have that. I will unveil that list as we go forward.
now,
And-
when we get there, will you explain to people
Yes,
like me
yes.
what exactly that means?
Correct,
I assume
correct.
it means you're just really fucking good. But
Yes, it means you're the best player on the game.
okay.
All right. So some years there were multiple, some years there were none. But it means you're the best player on the game.
You know, we could have a topic one time, and we put this out to the Roughnecks. If there was one player each year to be 100, or maybe once every 5 years, who would be given that?
Yeah. I think
And like we can go back in time.
Trevor would have been 100, I bet.
I think
Yeah,
so.
for sure. Some years they just didn't have one.
Some years they didn't have one.
Yeah, no one was worthy.
So the thing is, you have to be like at the top level of college football and coming back.
Gotcha.
Like there are players that have reached the top level of
okay.
college football and then gone straight into the draft. You have to be coming back. You have to
Gotcha.
like Tim Tebow won a Heisman and then played the next year, next 2 years actually. Sam Bradford won a Heisman, played next 2 years.
Johnny
Lamar-
Manziel won, came back.
Correct. I have no idea why Johnny wasn't a 99 overall. I think he was 97. But
Haters.
yeah. All right. So we will talk about
I
that.
like that.
And then on Twitter, we said name the best players that never won a Heisman and go deeper, not just the Peyton Mannings, not just all that. Go deeper than that. So we will read the Roughnecks responses to that.
Love
so
that.
The news right now, let's look at the college football news. Number one, I just want to go straight to it. Boy, if you're an Oklahoma football player,
Boy.
so many ways to attack this story. A video goes viral of Oklahoma player Spencer Jones, who's a receiver / holder for the Oklahoma Sooners. Just won the Mortel, the Heisman for the holder. I didn't know that.
Yep.
Yikes. That exists. That's
Yeah.
a thing.
He's
Like
a
the
senior,
Heisman
right?
version, like the best holder in the country.
He's the best holder in the country. Okay. Well,
I didn't
he
even know they
couldn't
had that award.
He held an ass whipping's what he held. So he and
I liked
a
that.
buddy.
That was good.
He and a buddy go to a bathroom, presumably in Norman or some sort of college town. Looks like you and me know this, and I'm sure you probably. It looks like every college club bathroom in the country, men's bathroom in the country.
You're assuming I know what men's bathrooms
I
look like?
assume you can. I assume the women's bathroom looks different
Okay.
but similar.
I didn't know what you were.
This was in Campus
Yeah.
Corner, Oklahoma, which is
Yeah.
where all the bars are
Yes.
located for Oklahoma.
I mean, it looks exactly like any college bar would.
Right.
got-
There is, and
I got
I don't know
them.
if it was like this, but there was going to be a fight at the bar, Mississippi State. It was going to be in the bar bathroom. I've seen multiple bar fights in bathrooms.
Oh, yeah. I think girls start in the bathroom
This-
sometimes, too.
Oh yeah.
This is what I got from an Oklahoma source, Logies bar.
Okay.
That's what she
Spell
said.
it.
She said but judging by campus corners where the bars are, but judging by the bathroom, that is Logie. So I guess this is someone who works upstairs. She also knows what the male bathrooms look like.
All right. So you've seen it, 7.8 million views on this video. He is a holder. He and his friend are, I'm saying, 6'2", 6'3", big guys, and they appear to be talking shit to very, very smaller guys.
They look like KB.
They look like KBs. They got in a fight with two KB no swags and got their asses whipped. Fist to the face, choked out, laying on the ground, getting destroyed. And now the non-joking part is he had to have eye surgery and he almost lost his eye. But the crazy part of it is, I think it had gone, before we saw the video, it was public that he had gotten in a fight and gotten hurt. And Oklahoma had said he's a superb guy. He's a superb guy, did nothing wrong, right?
No. I'm pretty sure his lawyer said that.
That he's a superb guy.
That he's a superb athlete and he didn't do anything wrong. And that was a quote from the Oklahoma college newspaper.
And then we get the video of where he and his buddy are pushing the guy, talking shit, and got their ass whipped. Now, let's break this video down.
I have to break it down. First, I have to say, what the fuck was his buddy wearing?
Yes, but let's start there.
Can we start there, please?
Turtleneck?
The
denim.
He
is wearing a turtleneck.
Now, listen, the denim jacket is great. I love that denim jacket.
I think that's a good jacket.
The turtleneck combination with the denim jacket with, like, the Sherpa in the inside looks like something that Dumb and Dumber would wear.
It does look like a Dumb and Dumber.
Doesn't it?
Also, scroll back up to this photo of Spence Jones. By the way, it's been a tough day for him. Everyone's calling him Spencer Jones. His name is actually Spence Jones, so everyone's getting his name wrong. He just looks like he's a knockoff Baker Mayfield.
Well, he looks like he's had his ass kicked there. His face looks. He looks like he has a permanently kicked ass.
Do you think that he thinks that Fu Manchu looks good, or it was a joke?
I think it was probably ironic.
I think that Baker used to do that at Oklahoma.
Yeah, but Baker can do that.
I know, but like he's the snapper, and
yeah, but if you play with him, you think you're Baker.
It's the mustache equivalent of a mullet.
But isn't this as college football fans at large? Isn't Oklahoma the perfect team for this to happen to? Like their players just gets their ass whipped in the park because it just plays right into the jokes of them showing up to the playoff and getting their ass kicked like this every time. They talk all big and then they get their ass kicked.
I mean, I literally just had this conversation with somebody that works at Penn who is an Oklahoma fan, and he was like, "Yeah, that video's tough."
Yeah,
like,
regular season Oklahoma, playoff Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And this was sent in by a roughneck who sent it. JGR Team 1. He sent it right after we tweeted the video initially before it blew up. And we just put it in, and look at this meme. The meme has 8.5K likes and 915 retweets.
I mean, just look, pull that up again, Katie. Look at the guy's outfit in the back. Like, he looks like an absolute ass clown.
He looks like that.
You don't hate it. What do you?
It would look better than the shirt, but
I tell you what.
No, the jacket's great. Bless you, Jack.
I think the shirt would be fine and the jacket would be fine.
Yes,
Together,
you can't put them together. You can't put them together.
So Spencer's, I'm guessing 6'2". The other guy's bigger.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he's the guy that pushes. I don't know if have we found out if he's a football player or he's just a guy?
There's rumors online alleged that it's his brother.
Okay.
Okay.
So, all right. So the other guy pushes, and here's when I knew they were in trouble.
I think it's the same moment I knew.
Here's when I knew they were in trouble. Because presumably there's already been some sort of blows passed because the first guy, the little guy's bleeding and got blood on his mouth. So we've already had some. So we join in progress. This is when I know that they're in trouble. Not there, before that. When that guy right there, I'm saying he's 5'10", he turns to his even smaller buddy and says calmly, "Which one do you want?"
Yeah.
They're divvying up the ass kickings. They are having a snake draft of ass kickings. They know they're about to administer the ass kickings. Just like, hey, it's like me and you going to McDonald's. I say, "Hey, you want nuggets or a burger?"
Right.
Which one do you want? You want fries? You want fries? Not a big deal, right?
No, just calmly.
Calmly.
Didn't like look like he was pissed.
No, just, hey, which one do you want? He then takes the blood that's already on his face, wipes it on his hand, slaps Spencer with it.
Pause. That move was the most disrespectful move of the entire thing because
No.
As soon as he wipes the blood and open hand slaps the dude and then hits him with a just straight up
hammer.
hammer.
And he hits him into his other hand. He hits him with his left
that is a
hand.
pro fighter move.
Oh yeah, no, that's a pro
and
fighter
he brings
move.
him closer to him, so the momentum.
Right.
I mean, that might have been where his eye got fucked up because
Yeah.
it was his left eye, and he was moved.
He slapped him like he would do a cross. I mean, like a jab, right? So his
I
slap
guess
is
he
like,
hit him more
and
at
then
the
he
jaw.
just
He
crosses him.
slaps him to set up the punch. It's beautiful. It's beautiful fighting technique.
It is beautiful.
This guy, I don't know who this guy is. Have we found out?
Yes.
He has 10 years of MMA training.
Yeah.
He's also, is he a wrestler at Oklahoma
Yes, and
College?
he doesn't wrestle out in college, but he came out with a GoFundMe. Katie, if you go back to our
For
Twitter,
for what?
He's getting sued.
He's getting sued.
For what?
Spence Jones has
What
a
a
lawyer.
pussy.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a bigger bitch move
Yeah,
than getting your ass kicked.
I know. That's who gave the superb kid quote. In that it was the superb kid quote comes from Spence.
Do they know
Jones.
that we see the video?
They didn't? I don't think they knew the video came out.
Do they
I'm not
know we
sure.
can see that they
He
started
didn't
it?
deserve this ever. And the guy on his GoFundMe, Katie, go back to our Twitter, and
It's all right. It's
No,
all right.
I
you
wanna
can
see
read
this.
the GoFundMe. Okay, you see that? No, go up, Katie. You see the viral thing? Click on it. There's a reply. Scroll down. Hit that
There it is.
GoFundMe.
Oh my God.
He's at $12,029.
I mean, I have to donate to this.
I'm donating to. I'm giving him
It's
$100.
a quick.
Okay, can I read this, please?
I'll read the first paragraph.
Okay.
You read the second.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. Hey. I am the guy in the bathroom fight video. I've laughed with the funny comments about my cowboy boots and cauliflower ear. Don't fight a guy with a cauliflower ear.
Ever. Ever.
No.
I have not commented because there's an ongoing investigation. I've been advised to get an attorney. I'm also facing a surgery from an injury I received while defending myself and will be looking at some unplanned medical bills and time off work. Recovering from the surgery, I'm a full-time student who works 2 jobs. Casey.
First, I would like to thank all of you for your generous support that I have received from all over the country. It is overwhelming in a good way! ! Strangers have even offered to help me cover the cost of defending myself, and so I have set up this account to anyone who would like to contribute. I feel awkward doing this because I want to work and pay my own bills, but I am realizing that may be difficult for a little bit. I will say that, yes, in all caps, there was something that occurred prior to the start of the video as my nose doesn't bleed for no reason. After I hire an attorney, I will make it a statement so you will know my side of the story. Thank you again for all your support. I mean, we have to donate.
I love
Can unnecessary roughness as a whole do it? So like it says unnecessary
Yeah,
roughness.
no,
on it?
Yeah. We'll go.
Yeah.
$200. You 175. I'll do 10, 15, 5, or 5 and 5.
Yeah.
I don't really like how
Nah,
that
you
shook
just got
out, but
you just got out of a big meeting with the big
Penn,
wigs at Penn.
yeah, I thought
You
they
probably
were-
got stock. They probably gave you like all the stock.
Brandon's already been in big meetings with Penn. Why aren't we pinning this on him?
He's got kids to feed.
Penning.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Good one.
I do have kids to feed.
Help. Also, his name.
Well, I'm just going to. I mean, we're saying it to thousands of people right now. This guy's GoFundMe is.
I didn't
Help
Walker-
Walker with attorney fees and medical bills.
I didn't want to.
His name's Walker.
No. Well, I think it's his last
Last
name because
name.
look, Jennifer Walker's organizing this fund.
I love
It,
it. I love
and
it.
of course, like the picture that they're using is like him, like with kids. Heartwarming.
Yeah, but
I
he
think I love this
probably
man.
teaches wrestling. It looks like they're at a wrestling.
They are.
Yeah, that
And-
logo on his hat.
Jesus, who's that guy in the back?
Damn. Whoa.
That's
But look, he's a good guy, and guess what? He got.
look. You know what he has on his hat? America.
Yeah, he loves America.
He loves America. He loves kids.
The cowboy boots for something.
I love.
Well,
this
yeah,
guy.
he's in Oklahoma.
He was wearing a cowboy. I thought his
No,
cowboy
no,
boots looked
yeah.
good.
Yeah, no, I mean, people in bars in the South wear
And we
cowboy
didn't
boots.
see his other friend. His other friend administered an ass whipping too.
His other
my-
friend.
That bulldog at the end. Where
Oh.
He threw him into that cement wall.
Right?
Not
that's
right now.
him.
I mean,
It
these two
happens
big
like-
guys, they didn't get anything.
Wait,
in.
you guys are missing the funniest part. It's about to happen. This guy pissing, walking
Oh
through.
yeah.
He
yeah,
looks like
waits.
he's gonna get the guy out of the
Yeah,
way,
it's
but
like,
he's
hey, stop.
stop.
No,
Yeah.
I'm
No.
gonna go.
No.
I'm
He's
gonna
like,
go.
I'm holding my vodka soda. I'm good.
But yeah, everyone else is still peeing.
That is a whipped ass.
By the way, also complete side note, the commentary on this video is so good. I mean, the commentary
Yeah, it's
itself
kinda,
is.
But when he goes young blood, I don't know. He's
No, I see.
bam.
When he says you got to tap out, I lost it. He was like, you got to tap out, bro.
Guillotine.
Guillotine.
Rear
I mean,
naked choke.
Like these dudes are
Rape
just.
This is an
I mean,
ass.
that's KB. Like, if you told me at the very end of that video that guy on top of him in like the Adidas long pants was KB, I'd believe you.
Now I can understand getting beat up by MMA-trained guys. That's weird. I can understand getting beat up by MMA trained. They didn't get anything
That's
in.
his nickname.
They didn't get anything in. Spencer Jones and his friend just it's like they said, all right, it's time for you to kick our ass. We're not going to fight.
Well, it's because they're probably drunk. I would assume they're at a college bar. They're college kids. It's not the season, so they probably had a few drinks, and they were picking on kids that were much smaller than them. I have no idea what was said.
What do you think? It was money, women, or disrespect? I bet it was a woman.
It was disrespect stemming from a woman.
It had to have been a woman.
Or probably straight disrespect. If it's in the bathroom, I think there was disrespect. Like the two little guys are standing in line. The other guys think they're big swinging dick football. I'm just guessing.
Yes.
They come in, they're going to piss first. Like there's always some sort of disrespect that happens in the bathroom.
Yeah,
yes.
And the fact that his nose was already bleeding, like he probably
also the fact the phone was out. Like
there was an argument that was happening
in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love the guy that's in the background just like straight up washing his hands.
Yes, and he's looking at himself in the mirror like nothing's going on.
There's 10 guys in the background that don't change their routine at all. The pissers keep pissing. The hand washer keeps hand washing.
I'm going to be honest. If I was in a girl's equivalent, if I was one of the bystanders, I would have done the same thing. I would have washed my hands and walked out. As long as I didn't know anybody in the fight.
I mean, this guy's in the
If I didn't know
anybody, it looks like
know
he's
anybody
like
in the fight.
holding him in the urinal.
Oh, I thought about that too.
That floor's disgusting.
I mean, let's be honest. Bar bathrooms in college are disgusting.
That's so cute right there at the end where he's getting choked out. Not actually choked out, but he then is punching like behind like this. You really thought you had one, Spence Jones. You really thought you had.
They got to drop that lawsuit quietly, right?
Yeah, I think the lawyer being involved is a real bitch
I think even
move.
if you win that, you publicly lose it.
I think even Oklahoma football fans would agree with us, right?
Did you know
Probably
that
not.
technically within the law, and I could be wrong, I'm sure there's lawyers that listen to this, so if you are, please reach out. If you're a trained fighter, you are within the law, you are persecuted differently. You're expected to restrain yourself.
But that's a football player.
No, I understand.
Yeah.
I think a lawyer can defend this guy, but
Well, there's also like if you have a black belt, you have like your hands are technically a lethal weapon.
Exactly.
But I don't think MMA. I don't think MMA has that as much, right?
All right, right there. It's a report.
it's all we have to have the login.
Oh, I know. I love that.
here's
I
a
love
quote.
it. Top one.
Top quote is from the small look. It appears our boy was trying to push his weight around, got his ass kicked. He might want to learn how
Love
to
it.
fight. That's an Oklahoma fan. We're reading Oklahoma message board.
Rule number 1: throw the first punch.
Rule number 2: don't let a fight with a wrestler turn into a wrestling match.
Yeah.
Well, now he lost the fight and the wrestling match.
And both.
Yeah.
He was taken down within seconds.
Yeah, no,
these Oklahoma fans are.
I would agree.
They're universally against.
I would think that they would be. Like, let's say this happened at Mississippi State, and you watch this exact same video.
Kind of did.
Well, a little different. But
Yeah, it was
there were
different.
like a lot of guys,
It was different.
But yeah.
No, I wasn't saying.
We
I
all
wasn't
rallied-
saying that one.
Dak in spring break.
Oh, I was. I thought I
no,
was
that's
talking about
different.
the one in 20 before the freshman came.
Dak.
There was a lot of people.
Dak's
yeah.
different because there was like a
I
bottle
was
and all
about
that.
the
Like,
brawl in the armed forces bowl.
you can't like once you start using like actual weapons like that, it changes. Like Dak getting jumped at spring break completely different than a guy picking on a guy who he presumes he can beat up because he's a few inches taller than him. Just happens to be trained like fucking
Anyway,
Conor McGregor.
I don't want to hate too much on Spencer Jones. Hey, sometimes you swim in waters that are a little too deep, and you don't think they're too deep, but that's the worst thing. There have been thousands of guys that have gotten the worst end of a college beating. The college fight, college kids are going to fight. He just happened to do it in front of a camera. Sucks for him.
And also happened to do it in front of
a lot of people. Like he almost lost sight in his left eye.
Yeah,
I think a lot of
really
people
a joking matter, but
I think a lot of people get beaten up in maybe a little bit of a concussion. You're a little woozy for the next few days. These guys got really fucked up.
Well, because they fought MMA fighters.
Yeah, so.
They just didn't know they were MMA
just don't
fighters.
Get into fights at bars, guys. It's not worth it.
It's not because alcohol is always going to be involved.
Have you ever been in one?
Have you been in a bar fight?
No.
You paused for a little bit too long there.
He definitely lost it.
I didn't lose it, and it wasn't in a bar. I've been in fights.
Well, yeah, for sure. But have you been in a bar fight?
No, we met the guy at his in his front yard.
Okay, we don't need to relive the past.
I love that.
Right. He said, "Come see me," so we went and saw him.
Well, I mean, he invited you there.
It was on
what
site.
What were you supposed to do? Your hands were tied.
on
What were you supposed to do?
God bless him. He was almost 5'3".
Oh,
all right.
Brandon.
What?
Find
Well,
on your
I'll
own
tell you
height.
what. If you're gonna come up in my face and do that, you gotta make sure you're coming from. I don't care if you're in junior high or not. Okay. You gotta handle your shit.
I've broken up fights. I used to
bet
work
you
in
have.
a bar.
Have you ever gotten in a fight?
No one's
I
fighting
bet you
me.
could whip a girl's ass.
I need to throw the first punch. I'm not coordinated.
Everybody needs to throw the first punch.
Look, I'm not coordinated to duke up, but if I roundhouse, done.
Let's all fight each other real quick.
No thanks.
Oh.
I'll do rough and rowdy.
I would do rough and rowdy.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
You'd get.
You would have to get the bag.
Huh?
Like,
Yeah.
I'd have to get paid a lot of fucking money. I don't like. I've never been in a bar fight. I have gotten hit in a bar. It was not my fault. I did
feel
not
like you
swing
have
back.
heavy hands.
Oh, it was thrilling.
Yeah.
A girl slapped me. I pulled her off the table, threw out. It was phenomenal. She was also 5'2".
Now, Katie
Listen.
can fight.
See, like this is the thing. I don't think I could get in like a bar fight and do well when there's just like no rules, whatever. But like I do box a lot.
Oh, Rumble.
Not just Rumble. I mean, I was doing Mendez for a while with.
Oh, Mendez.
You know who? Do you know who they are?
No,
Is
I
that the
they're
girl
who-
with the big ass?
No, Mendez Boxing is who trains our rough and rowdy fighters.
Oh, I thought it was Eva Mendez.
No, but she's hot.
Hot.
I do actually spar a little bit. Now I've never been hit. The problem is I've never just been full blown hit in the face while boxing.
I've been full blown before.
Good for
Sorry.
you. This thing on my lip right here is from getting hit in the face.
Really?
Oh yeah. I got hit the fuck out of my face.
Was it over a boy?
Yeah, but you know what? It wasn't my fault. It was the wrong Casey.
That sucks.
It was not great.
That sucks bad.
Brandon, you're a New York boy now.
Oh my goodness, am I?
Yeah, well now you're buying fancy
I
coats.
don't know if I liked hearing that.
What? Well, you are.
I
You've
guess
been
I
buying
am.
fancy blazers,
I
getting
guess-
fancy haircuts,
Well, I'm trying
buying
to-
your wife fancy purses.
I'm trying to spread the wealth.
Well, your credit card's probably taking a little bit of a hit, isn't it?
It is. It's not. It isn't coming through.
It's
The
not
winter's
doing well.
been a rough one.
Yeah, it has. It really has. And last year it showed us we have no fucking clue what life's going to be thrown at us.
We're quite stupid.
We are, we are quite stupid. But you know who's not stupid is Upstart.
They are the smart ones.
They are the smart ones. So you are, you're keeping up with the New York fashions, which is great. Your credit card's probably taking a little bit of a hit, but I have good news for you. I have a fast and easy way for you to get a personal loan to pay off all of that debt online, Brandon Walker.
Are you telling me it's fast and easy?
It's a 5-minute rate check.
That's
That's fast. That's fast.
Well played.
That's fast.
And just like you, it's
Easy. I see what you did there. You can get approved the same day and receive funds as fast as one business day. If debt is taking over your life, it is time to get a fresh start with Upstart. So find out how you can lower your monthly payments today when you go to upstart.com/roughness. That's upstart.com/roughness. And don't forget to use our URL to let them know that we sent you, because apparently, we're smart and easy over here at Unnecessary Roughness.
and fast.
And fast. Which one's worse, you think?
Oh, for me, fast.
For me, easy. Loan amounts will be determined based on your credit card income and certain other information provided in your loan application. Go to upstart.com/roughness. It's not a great
All right,
story.
Notre Dame Athletic Director Jack Swarbrick says school will not participate in the return of EA Sports college football game until rules surrounding athletes' participation in NIL change. Here is my take on this. This is when keeping it real goes wrong. This is when he thinks it's going to look good for him to represent players and good for him to say, oh, we're not going to do it until they get their money. Players want to be on this game. Now, they want money to come along with it, but players want to be on this game. If you're going to stand in the way of players playing this game and wanting and being on this game, you're going the wrong way. And if Notre Dame says we're not participating in this game, we're holding our rights, players aren't going to want to go to Notre Dame. I'm serious. Like, money's important, but get them the money, but also give them the opportunity to live out this dream. This is a dream for these guys.
I completely agree. It comes down to, if the players want to be involved in the game, they should be allowed to. If they don't, because they're not getting paid for it, they don't have to be in it. So part of me is like, okay, good for Notre Dame for doing this, because I believe all of us in this room think that players should make money off of their own likenesses. I don't, wherever you fall on the spectrum of that is fine. But if the players also want to be in the game, the school should not keep them out of the game.
No, I agree.
So it's kind of a double-edged sword here. Is your nose bleeding?
No, I just thought I had a booger for a second.
Well, I mean, that would be ironic if his nose started bleeding and then he went like this.
And then slap me with
Just
it?
slapped your left
and
hand.
And then you just
and
got
then
arrested.
Katie whipped Jack's ass.
I think.
Well, I would have to beat your ass in that situation.
Yeah.
So it'd have to be my.
No, if I'm doing the nosebleed, I'm the ass kicker because he's.
Well, so then Jack would have to beat Katie's ass.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Jack.
I wouldn't though.
No, you wouldn't.
You guys wouldn't. Well, yeah, you would never hit a
No,
woman.
I would just be like, hey, Katie, let's
Katie would
let's
kick the
film
shit
this
out
for
of Jack.
content.
You know Katie would kick the shit out of Jack.
I would love to see if they came to blows like Jack would stop himself and Katie would take advantage and just beat the fuck out of Jack.
We're not going to.
No, you're not going to, of course.
We're not
going
gonna
I mean, how much would they
Katie
have to
respects
offer
Jack
us?
too much, and Jack
How much
also
would
is
they
in
have
the
to
room.
offer us to fight in Rough and Rowdy, or offer you?
The two of you?
Yeah.
I don't think that's
Guaranteed.
legal.
I don't think it's legal.
It
I
wouldn't
don't-
be sanctioned.
Yeah, there's no way they would let.
Or is
You'd have to transition.
Is
Are
any-
you willing to transition to
No.
fight Jack?
any Rough and Rowdy sanctioned?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Very.
Big
It's very
sanctioned.
Very
Yeah,
sanctioned.
yeah,
Oh,
very.
whoops, my bad.
Very, like headgear in different states.
They
Since
have
when have we
legit
used
judges
headgear?
at these things.
We've had headgear.
We've had
before.
headgear in different
Okay.
states.
There's some states that want headgear, some states that don't.
Also-
I think North Carolina needed headgear.
Also, if we're
think I
fighting
think
what's
Georgia
in an
did too.
MMA cage.
When Marty won, he had headgear on, right?
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've seen the photos of that.
yeah. That was in Atlanta. Jack can't. Katie, I think you would kick the shit out of Jack, but like Jack can't agree to that fight because he is a man and
No.
you are a woman.
No, it's a
yes.
lose-lose for
Do
me.
I want to see Jack get his ass kicked? Yes.
By Katie.
Yes. But can I sanction it? No.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure. Like, I wouldn't want to fight Katie. No.
Correct.
And I think
do you think
she
she could
has
be-
an aggression.
If you
to,
got a list of dudes in the office you'd like to fight,
no, I'm not very. I'm not a fighter. I'm sure that's so surprising to people.
Jack,
but
all
I'm-
you do is just yell at people.
I have an elite 11.
You are very good at your words, so I feel like you don't need to fight.
I have,
Like,
Wow,
you're
that
very
was
good
very
debater.
nice.
I know you have
That's
a
probably
list.
the nicest thing
You
you've
are
ever
you
said
are
to
very
me.
very good with cutting with your words.
I have
I'm
a-
glad to have never
elite
been on the
11
receiving
I
end
have
of it.
11 guys I'd like to fight. right now.
11?
Yeah.
Well, you
Pat.
are-
Sometimes I'm just like
You
I
and
want
Pat
a-
hate
I
each
want
other.
a roundhouse kick.
I'm not going to say on this podcast what
Yeah, don't
Gaz.
say
Yeah, I'm
that,
not
yeah.
going to say it. But Gaz gave me a very short synopsis of why Pat and
was
Jack hate each
fake.
other, and it's very funny. But I
It's
can't say it
fake.
on this podcast.
I've wanted to sometimes. No, actually, I can't think of. Maybe there's points with Tyler Day at the old office. At the old office, Casey, do you remember this? That desk near your desk where we were all like, there's 15 dudes at that desk.
Yeah, oh, I remember.
We would.
It was toxic.
It was
It wasn't
toxic.
actually toxic.
No, but it was no.
You guys yelled at each other
Some people.
a lot.
Yeah, some people didn't make it out of that desk.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
That was a tough area of the office, and
And-
it was right by the bathrooms.
Okay.
Yeah, we've completely deviated.
Yes, all right.
Back to Notre Dame. I agree with their AD if the players want to be held out if they're not making money. I completely agree with you, Brandon Walker, that if the players want to be in the game, they should be allowed to be in the game.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a bottle of water.
Get me one. I'm hot.
Anybody else?
Good. I'm pulling up. I'm crowdsourcing with a bunch of players.
I'm here without you, baby.
Are we? Is this technically a pause or?
I'll keep talking. I haven't gone anywhere.
Yeah, me either.
Let me just work through some news. We don't need everybody here.
My guy did. What's
Bring my
going
news
on
back
with?
up.
What's going on with?
I'm
I don't need
crowdsourcing.
Shea
I'd like the
Serrano.
news back.
I don't need Shea
Can
Serrano.
I have the news back?
talking about.
Okay.
Deion's
All right.
debut.
Deion's debut at Jackson, 53 nothing actually. Items stolen then returned. I think that's such a non-story. Like I don't know. Whatever. He might have gotten things stolen. Maybe they found the
Oh,
guy.
hey, who cares?
We are.
What? Oh, we're recording.
I'm recording a podcast right now. It's okay.
Jeff
She just
D-Lo
left the door open.
just.
She left the door
Jeff
open.
D-Lo.
She left the door open.
Jeff D-Lo just walked in and we were talking about a soccer game, but yeah, we were just recording. But it's hey,
Hi,
hi
Jeff.
Jeff.
That's an incredibly bad move.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
I
bad.
kinda-
It's unprofessional.
I
Like,
kind of
agree.
thought you guys would just stop for a second.
Actually, is it crazy to leave that door open and let that air in?
No,
Because it's very hot.
No, it's
what
fine.
about the sound? Is that gonna?
If
we'll-
there is,
we'll
we can
deal
cut
with
it out.
We'll-
Well, yeah, for the next 5 minutes, let the air in.
It feels much
It's
better since
so
that
hot.
door open.
I mean,
All right, so
Oh, if someone starts playing the Papa
yeah.
shot,
Now we've
though.
got this office is a fucking circus.
yeah,
My point about men picking up balls and throwing them, like basketballs.
we can't resist them.
Like, it wasn't in a bad way. Just every guy, like it's a tennis ball, basketball, football, they'll just pick it up,
No, no,
dribble
no,
it,
yeah.
You put a
toss
ball
it
in an
around.
office, we're going to pick it up and we're going to throw it.
Oh yeah,
Like,
I thought it was
women in
funny.
the
It was
Papa
good.
shot has
Weird.
absolutely taken over this office.
Yeah, but it's a
And
papa
I,
shot.
and I hear every single shot
It's a
from
papa
my
shot.
desk.
All right, that's enough news. So we got all the news.
No,
All
no,
right.
we didn't.
No, we
We
didn't
didn't. We
talk
got one of
about
the biggest
Deion.
ones.
Like Deion, they played good that Deion won.
Have you ever heard of that school?
No,
they-
I'd never
they
heard
made
of
him
it.
up. Edward
Edward
Waters.
I will
It's a
say.
law firm.
I will
I
say.
thought it was a mutual fund. I like the mutual.
I love that there is some sort of college football going on right now.
I love that it exists. It's going to give us good highlights and all that.
That video of the ref, that was
So
pretty
good.
funny.
So good. I watched that game from start to end. I love Deion.
Did you really?
I really did.
I didn't watch a second of it.
I watched the entire thing.
I watched the entire thing too because I had to do it for social, and I mean it was so funny when Dana was in the background. We're like
Shooting a shot, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that's an employee of I think he works with her.
Still, it was very funny. And,
Always ready
with
to
Troy Aikman being there, Deion getting his first win, the fact that there was a section of Twitter that was not only talking about college football in the middle of February, that it was all around Deion Sanders and Barstool Sports, like about Jackson State. I mean, that's great for them.
Well, it's a great opportunity because they get to play this season, and then they get to play again in 4 months, right?
They played 11 games
They're going to play 11 games in the spring and then turn around and play again?
Yeah.
Deion's going to be all over. It's going to be like the year of Deion at Jackson State. Everything he wants to do to go viral, he's going to be positioned very, very well. And he's going to have this year that he plays in the spring, and he's going to be able to catch summer transfers like there's no tomorrow.
Right.
I think all the guys that he's catching right now in the portal, he's catching they're not playing yet. Like Shermer, like his son Shermer, I think.
Shamar Sanders.
Shamar, he's not on the team yet. It's more like this is the team from last year's team, and then all the transfers, like the 4 stars, the 5 stars that he picked up, even at the recruiting period, like they'll be on the team for next season.
And you can tell, and I know it was only one game, and I know they were playing an NIAI, or however you say it, NAIA.
National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics.
Yes, I'm dyslexic.
Headquartered in Kansas City, Missouri.
You can tell that the Jackson State players were having a lot of fun, and you can tell that and of course it's Deion Sanders, it's one of the best athletes of all time.
I thought the video of Troy Aikman showing up was cool.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah.
Him carrying the jug of water was strange.
Well, they don't have water down there right now, or they didn't for a couple
I guess
days.
I didn't even put
Yeah,
that
because
together.
that was hit. They were hit.
Yeah.
Speaking of, wait, this has come out Thursday. Never mind.
No, it's coming out tomorrow.
What's today?
Today's Tuesday.
Okay, so our shirts. Wow. Our shirts for the relief in Texas are on sale through Wednesday night. So go buy it.
Do you know?
Very well.
Good.
Very, very well. A lot of people, 100% of net proceeds.
I'm sure there's a lot of people who listen to this podcast who were affected, and
a lot of people.
And I hope it gets better. I mean, it's awful.
It was terrible.
All right, 17 Michigan players in transfer portal. Don't care at all.
Including Joe Milton.
Nah, don't care at all.
Well, you know what's upsetting?
What?
Joe Milton really fucked us merch-wise.
Yeah.
You know how many Milton Tough shirts we could have sold? And he really just didn't care about Barstool Sports.
Well, we still can.
Well, not in Michigan colors.
We could
well, yeah, but
sell
like
them.
Michigan, Dave, Milton, Tough, it would have been really good.
Yeah, would have.
It was perfect.
It was
It's like
perfect.
the Barstool
honestly,
stars aligned once again, but it just didn't.
He just didn't. So Brandon's pointed out that the further we get into off season, the more sex jokes come through on this podcast, and of course I said "come," which I immediately regret.
Right.
But you know what's not good?
What?
Coming too fast.
That is correct.
And you know who helps that?
Roman?
Roman.
Yes.
So apparently they tell me.
You don't want to be fast and easy when you're coming.
No, you. Apparently, I don't know this because I'm not a man, but men try all different ways to last longer in bed.
Yep.
Like thinking about football or baseball or saying the alphabet backwards.
Yep.
You don't have to do that anymore because Roman, they have these clinically proven longer lasting swipes, and they're easy to use, Brandon. And
Are they?
I don't know. I haven't tried them.
Everything seems to be easy on the show.
Oh, they're effective. They're easy to use. They're fast acting. And they don't require a prescription. Sounds just like us, to be honest.
Could I get them in a discreet package?
You know what? You can get them where no one will know what they are. They're so small, you can hide it in your wallet, you can hide it in your purse, wherever you need it, and they're super easy to use.
Oh, how about that?
How many times do you think we can say easy on this podcast?
See how long the podcast goes.
All you have to do is just take out the packet, swipe it on, let it dry, and you're good to go. That's it. So go to GetRoman.com/Walker, and you can get your first month of swipes for just $5 when you choose a monthly plan. So again, it's fast and it's easy. It's discreet. Just $5 for your first monthly plan. That's GetRoman.com/Walker.
All right, let's transition to this NCAA football thing. So bring up all right, so NCAA football started on PlayStation 2, NCAA 2002. I think there was a 2001, but we'll start with the 2003 edition. It started back on PlayStation 1, but this goes back to 2003. So from 2003 to 2014, there were 12 editions of the game, okay? And there were, I'm trying to see how many that is. That's about 22 99 overall players. 99 is the highest rating you can get in a Madden game or an NCAA game. And 2003 there was 1, 2004 there was 2, 2005 there was 4, on and on and on. So I'll go through this list of, since the game's coming back, we're kind of celebrating it. But once we get done with this list that I read you, me and Jack, and you, if you have anybody, just throw it out. You weren't involved in the planning here because you were at a PIN meeting.
Yes.
I have a list of about 14 players since 2014 I think would have been 99 overall.
You know what I will do? I will listen to your list, and I will say I agree or disagree, and then I will add some if I need to.
Okay. Katie is closing the door.
Yeah, because there's people
are
yakking
too
out there.
fucking loud.
This place is a
So
zoo.
the yak is at 1 o'clock.
You're right. I've been watching some of those.
It's something.
It's something.
It is something.
It's something. That's a good way to put it. It's truly
That's
something.
the luckiest show I ended up on. I just kind of fell backwards into that one.
Sometimes I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, I see what he's saying for sure.
Yeah. Very talented people on there.
No. I mean on the actual show.
Oh, yeah, no. Usually I don't either. All right. So is this, are you reading a different list?
No, I just pulled up ahead of time like Heisman voting for the years.
I like
see.
it.
God
Look
bless
at
you.
Katie.
Okay.
Okay. Set it up.
I got to sneeze.
Sneeze. Okay.
Do my thing.
Bless you. For such a big man, you have a very feminine sneeze.
Go to hell. Okay. 2003, E.J. Henderson, linebacker for Maryland, was the only 99 overall. 2004, Roy Williams, a receiver from Texas. Chris Gamble, defensive back from Ohio State. 2005, you had Mike Williams, USC. Marcus Spears and David Pollock, two announcers now. Derek Johnson, linebacker from Texas. 2006, Matt Leinart, Reggie Bush. And Matthias Kiwanuka at Boston College, defensive lineman.
Yeah, that one is weird.
I wouldn't be surprised if like there was the developer
But
at
he was
EA.
great. No, he was great in college.
Okay.
He did.
But at 99.
A lot of these guys didn't have great pro careers, but like Gaines Adams was a beast. LaRon Landry, Mason Crosby, that's the kicker back in the.
I mean, how many
2007.
steroids was LaRon Landry on at
A
LSU?
bunch.
Yeah.
2008, Darren McFadden, Sam Baker, Dan Connor. Sam Baker kind of escapes my memory. Was he a kicker, a center? Offensive lineman. 2009, Tim Tebow and James Laurinaitis. 2010, Sam Bradford, Jermaine Gresham, tight end at Oklahoma. Tim Tebow, Taylor Mays, safety at USC. None in 11. 2012, Andrew Luck. 2014, Jadeveon Clowney. Those are your 99 overalls.
I do not understand how in
the way-
2011 and
this-
2013 there's just none.
This is how it works. So to be a 99 overall, you have to come into the season with a lot of accomplishment already. Like
Okay.
there are certain players, like 2015, Derrick Henry had an incredible season, won the Heisman, but the year after he was gone. So he didn't return to the game. After his big, huge breakout, he didn't return to the game. RG3 didn't return to the game. Johnny Manziel was a 97 overall. He should have been 99 overall.
I mean, that's the biggest snub in 2013.
Yeah, he should have been.
That's actually fucked up.
Yeah, 14 for him. It would have been 14. No, it would have
No,
been
it
13
would've
and
been
14
13.
actually. No, wait, hold on.
He won in
No,
2012.
yeah, but it's a year ahead. The game is a year ahead. 2012 season, you would have been playing 2013. 2013 season.
No. This Fox graphic did it.
No. No.
Yes.
It's going by
Yes.
the year of the game. It's going by the year of the game.
Yeah, but not the number.
David Clowney did not play college football in 2014. He played in 2013. He was in the 14 game. It's going by the year of the game. No.
No,
That's not right.
That's not
Hold on.
right.
It's not. No, he played in
Yes.
2014.
Yeah,
No, that's right. That's
Yeah.
not right.
No, I'm right.
Yes, no,
well,
no.
we're right.
That's right.
So Johnny should have been 2013.
So we're wrong. Right.
Johnny
Right.
should have been
No,
2013.
No, right. No,
Yes.
right. No, yeah.
Johnny got fucking
No,
snubbed.
that's wrong. Oh my God. Katie's right.
No, I
Katie's
think
right.
no. Katie's been right the whole time.
Oh, and who didn't open
If
her
we
mouth.
don't do this every show, I'm
Katie, by
disappointed.
not saying anything, was the
We're-
only,
no,
was
no.
the-
She should.
she was
What?
right.
Okay, so is the
Katie,
Fox
you're right.
graphic wrong?
I'm
It's
No.
fine.
I'm
Those
so
are the
confused.
players, and those are the years. All right.
So did Johnny get snubbed into?
This is a great YouTube show.
I do love that we're on YouTube.
Not a good podcast.
I think this is going well.
So here are the.
Did he get snubbed in 2013 or not?
Yes.
Okay.
Shit.
It was so simple to answer.
Wait, the last game.
It was the 14 game that he got snubbed. It was a 13 season, 14 game. That's when he got
But
snubbed.
he won the Heisman in
That's
2012.
Right.
But he came back in 2013.
But 2012 game was 2013.
I don't understand.
He won the Heisman 2012.
Yes.
The game in 2012 was NCAA 13. He
Okay,
came back
okay,
in
okay,
2013. The game was 2014.
Okay, yes, I follow. But I don't think that graphic is doing that.
It is.
Okay.
It is.
Okay. All right. We're all on the same page now. He got snubbed in 2014.
All right. So since the game has gone away, 2013 season, 2014 year.
Yes.
We've had 8 seasons. Here are my players.
Okay.
Who I believe would have been 99
99
overall.
or 100.
And I wrote them down out of order. So it's just players that came to my mind.
Okay. Okay.
Penn State running back Saquon Barkley would have been a 99 overall.
Agreed.
The year after he won the Heisman Trophy, Lamar Jackson, quarterback at Louisville, would have been a 99 overall.
I would almost make the argument he might have been 100.
There's never been 100. Never.
Yeah, but Lamar Jackson.
But you're saying he would be the 100?
I think that he could have been, yes.
Okay.
Maybe.
More than
I
Joe
think
Burrow.
Well, he
he
would have
wasn't.
been
He
first.
wouldn't
He
have come
would have
back.
been
He wouldn't have had the big year, though.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have come back.
Yeah, he would have been.
That's the whole
and the
thing.
way that he played that year,
Yeah. All right.
video game literally on the
99 overall. Trevor Lawrence would have been 99 overall.
field. Potentially 100.
For two.
You keep saying
games.
potentially 100, but there aren't no 100s.
No, I know, but I like the idea that we could.
You are going further. You're going above and beyond.
I always do that.
That when? Well, relax. Here's a couple. I messed up and did this with Big F. So, Jameis Winston, the year after he won the Heisman, would have been 99 overall.
Mhm.
Justin Fields, this year, coming into this year, he had 50 touchdowns, 3 interceptions last year. He didn't have as good a year this year, but coming into the year, I think he would have been 99 overall.
Okay, can I? And this is my ignorance of the game.
Yes.
This is my ignorance. Why would he have gotten a 99 overall, but Johnny, who won a Heisman, didn't? Who led the SEC in rushing as a quarterback?
Great question. I have no idea why Johnny Manziel wasn't.
I mean, he didn't.
I think maybe his accuracy on the game wasn't as sharp as Justin Fields probably would have been with 50 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. I think. I'm not the developer.
Yeah, no. I'm just curious why Justin Fields would get that nod, but somebody.
2015 Zeke Elliott
Oh yeah.
would have been 99 overall.
Yes, agreed.
Chase Young at Ohio State would have been 99 overall.
Okay. I feel that.
Junior season Tua Tagovailoa. He had the Heisman wrapped up until Kyler passed him at the very end as a sophomore. He'd already won a national title. Coming in his junior year, he would have been 99 overall.
I think he would have been like a 97 or 98
Okay.
because he just got.
At the running back position, Clemson running back Travis Etienne.
Yes.
I don't think he would have been 99.
You don't think so?
I
He
think
had so much
I think he
hype.
would have been better on the game than he was in real life.
So much hype.
Like, he did not have a great season this year, but the game didn't know that.
I'm interested. I have some guys that you haven't said yet
Okay.
that I'm interested in.
Oregon offensive tackle Penei Sewell would have been a top 99 overall this year.
How do they rank linemen?
They just decide.
They just
decide,
okay.
yeah.
All right.
It's a lot based off the like what your rating is coming out of high school.
Running back LSU Leonard Fournette.
Oh, easy.
Would have been a 99 overall.
Playoff Lenny.
My last
Lombardi
ones
Lenny?
are all
Lenny.
Jamar Chase for LSU coming back this season, who didn't even play, would have been a 99 overall. His season last year was ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
And Derek Stingley,
Oh, that's a good one.
cornerback for LSU.
That's one I wouldn't have
There
thought
were
of.
4 that I wrote down that was given me by somebody else. I decided not to read them. Both Bosa brothers at Ohio State.
Okay.
Bryce Love at Stanford. Now,
No.
You don't think so? He did finish second in the Heisman return. His career went to shit after that, but coming into that season, you don't think he would have been?
We talked about Bryce Love so much going into that season. Now, again, I'm ignorant to the game, so I don't understand exactly. But if you're going off of soul hype,
Yeah.
I would say that.
Last one, running back Jonathan Taylor, Wisconsin. I think he would have got to that 96, 97 range, never quite to 99.
Jonathan Taylor,
I
yeah.
think Todd Gurley would have been a 99 before Jonathan Love or Jonathan Taylor.
Bryce Love.
Bryce
That's
Love.
fine.
What about Christian McCaffrey?
I don't think
I think
Christian.
his last year was his best year.
And then I think Myles Garrett would have been a 99.
Myles Garrett would have been a 99.
Miles Garrett definitely would have been a
He
99.
definitely would. Yeah, you're right. about
Damn.
that. That's a
Good one, Jack. That is a good
and
one.
then
And
there
Von
was-
Miller would have been if he came back.
Well, he was on the game, right? He graduated.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And I think you probably won't agree with it, but I think Laramie Tunsil would have been a 99.
No.
I think he might be right.
Just because we haven't said any offensive lineman except for Sewell, and he was.
Where would Dak have been? 2015, the year after.
I mean, I would assume
96, 97?
Yeah, but I also think a lot of their ratings were like based off hype, and his hype. maybe this was. Yeah, I don't know if he would have been a 99.
I think they would have punished him because he didn't develop as a passer until his last year. His passer ratings wouldn't have been great.
What about Jaylen Ramsey?
Jaylen Ramsey, and then
He'd
also
been high.
Derwin James, I think, could have potentially
He'd been high.
one.
Yeah.
I'm looking at some of the. Ed Oliver may have been one at Houston.
Yep.
Oh,
That's a good one.
that's a really good one.
Fantastic.
People loved Ed Oliver.
And then I was looking at.
Yeah, I know it's only been 8 years, but it feels like it. Like the names we're
like
saying, it's like 30
Derek
years.
Brown may have
never...
slid in there. He did come back.
I don't think he slips in there. His last year was by far his most dominant year. He was good before, but he was dominant.
You're right.
I think that Jonathan Taylor is probably one of the biggest ones because he was.
He would have. Yeah, I'm wrong about that. I think he would have been a 99. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Great. So we went on Twitter today and we said, "Hey, you, Roughneck, you sexy thing, you, how are you? You want to go out to dinner?
Sexy thing.
Katie
Sexy
didn't like
thing?
that. Katie didn't like that.
You didn't like that?
You should have seen her face.
I see her face enough. I don't have to look at her face.
Oh, thank you.
I can feel.
We saw it too much.
I
today.
can feel the judgment from Katie. Katie has a very expressive face. She
I've-
can't be in a room and not tell you and not let her face tell you how she
There's
feels.
something we haven't talked about being like judgmental and expressive,
You're very judgmental.
Especially on
I think
Twitter.
it might be your glasses.
especially on Twitter.
You have
recently.
judgmental glasses. Oh, what
Thank
are you
you.
talking about?
What happened on Twitter a few days ago?
Oh yeah, we haven't even talked about that.
I don't know what y'all talking
Katie
mean-
got
The wrestling.
The wrestling world. Katie versus the wrestling world.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Boy.
all right. She was just ignorant about how hard it
Yeah.
takes to
I know, okay,
make it in wrestling world.
I have relinquished my sacrifice take, but the competition versus
But I never
entertainment,
said.
Yeah.
you straight up said that's the whole tweet. That
What I
started
said
it.
was.
Wrestlers
What I said was
sacrifice more than any
wrestlers
other
sacrifice
pro.
more than any other sport. I didn't never say anything about competition.
No, I know that. I'm saying in arguing the argument turned to competition versus entertainment.
But I didn't say that.
I know it's not you. I never said you did it. I'm saying the me versus entire wrestling
Do you think the
world
sacrifice?
did.
So you relinquished the sacrifice?
Well, okay, then part of it was like I just don't want the WWE world to be mad at me, Barstool and Brandon, so I did that. But there's also people came out of the woodworks with a bunch of good points. Like football players, not to the whole thing, just in one sentence. Football players start this at a much younger age. Most wrestlers go to wrestling after they failed another career. They often start later in life.
And they're usually broke.
They're usually broke.
And also, I'm like,
And they don't. And if they're very good, they don't go to Alabama where they literally live in a country club for 4 to 5 years. They're traveling.
They make no money for
They
a
make
decade.
no for a
yeah,
decade.
they make a lot of sacrifice, but they're just the money is not in the sport where it is in the
All right.
NFL.
So we recorded an hour, said unnecessary roughness. Give us the best season by a player that didn't end in him winning a Heisman. Don't give us the classic Peyton Manning or Deshaun Watson answer. We want you to dig. All right, start at the very top because I'm not gonna read the top guy because I don't like. That's not the top.
That is the top.
Yes, it's the top.
Do you have it layered differently than me?
What's your
I
top?
follow her. I follow Paige, so her stuff is gonna show up to the top.
Okay, but still, I want to read the ones on my phone.
Then go for it, buddy.
Then read
Do you
the
still?
ones
Are
on
you
the
still?
phone.
Are you still?
She buddied me.
Read it, pal.
Are you still like in a fight with Paige?
Oh, happy belated birthday.
Paige is not my. I mean, she had a chance to be number one, and she passed.
It's okay, champ.
I have no beef. What?
It's all right, bud. Pal.
How many of y'all got?
How many more we got?
Brad Sinderling says
Bruv.
Bobby Boucher in 1998 demolished the NCAA record for sacks and helped SC LSU snap a 41-game losing streak.
Yep.
Eventually led the Mud Dogs to a historic comeback against the powerhouse Louisiana
Katie, you
Cougars
know
to
this
win
guy?
the Bourbon Bowl, most dominant season by a defender ever.
I was half listening.
Bobby Boucher.
Bobby Boucher.
No.
Okay.
Linebacker,
No, that's
South
good.
Central Louisiana State University, 98.
I've heard of him. No, I have no clue. I have
It's
no
a
idea
movie.
about
It's an
history.
Adam Sandler movie.
It's the Water Boy.
I was
I'm
hoping
posting
she was
to
going to
Noon.
say, "Oh yeah, definitely, yeah."
Right? It's just- yeah,
I'm posting
Trapper.
to Nooners.
All right. Paige Browning says Toby Gerhart led the nation in rushing yards and TDs, still lost to another running back, set the precedent for McCaffrey to lose a few years later to another Bama running back who wasn't as good. Aside from that, he also played baseball at Stanford and is a great man. So I disagree that Derrick Henry shouldn't have won over McCaffrey.
Also,
Because
the
Derrick Henry had a
Heisman
great
isn't
season,
given
but
to great men.
Mark Ingram should not have won that Heisman in 2009. I totally agree with that.
And we've said that plenty of times.
Cowboy Joe says 2007 Derek McFadden, 1,830 yards on 325 carries, 16 touchdowns, averaged almost 6 yards a carry. Absolutely electric. I still maintain to this day, Darren McFadden might be the best college running back I've ever seen in my life.
Was he a 99?
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
He was on the list. The second year he was, 2007, I believe. Darren McFadden was something.
I think that's when because 2007 I was 10, and that was when I first I realized there was more football than just UConn football in the world.
Aw.
And the game
Precious.
the game that made
God
me
bless his
realize that was the Arkansas LSU game. Maybe it was 2006. And it was Darren McFadden watching him run. It was
I think
unbelievable.
It was in the rain or the fog.
It was just unbelievable.
That whole team was good to play with. They had Felix Jones, too.
And Peyton Hillis.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Andy Pace says Christian McCaffrey, 2015, broke Barry Sanders' total yards record by over 600, a record that stood for 30 years. Jim Brown, 1956, finished fifth mostly because of discrimination. Deshaun Watson, 2016, won the award the first month of the season, but Watson full year was better. I agree Watson should have won over Lamar Jackson.
I do agree with that.
Lamar
Jackson just looked like an actual video game.
Lamar was just like Reggie Bush. Now, this is not to denigrate Lamar. He's a great player. I think he won based on his highlights. He was a highlight Heisman. And Reggie Bush was a highlight Heisman.
To use a Barstool term, he was electric to watch.
Yeah.
Like every time you turned on his highlights, you were like, "Holy shit, that's a video game."
Yeah, he was quite literally a video game.
He was, which is why I think he might have been 100 on video
Jade
game.
says, I hate Nebraska, but Tommy Frazier in 95 should have won. I don't remember. Like, he was a great leader of that team. He didn't put up the biggest numbers. He was fine. He was very, very good, and he was the best player on the best team, but Eddie George was something in 1995, and he won the Heisman. Totally reach. I'm not even sure. Paxton Lynch at Memphis? Okay.
Oh, my God.
What are we doing? Brent Williams says, Boss Bailey, UGA linebacker, blocked at least 20 kicks, had 100 tackles, absolute animal. Heisman maybe not, but I'll mention his name as often as possible. That's a good one, but not for the reason you think. A, he didn't block at least 20 kicks. That's absurd.
Wait, who said that?
That guy. He says, Boss Bailey, UGA linebacker, blocked at least 20 kicks. I mean, they have a number of how many he blocked. There's a stat out there somewhere.
At least 20
You can't just say blocked at least 20 kicks.
Well,
anyway,
you can, because most people will be like, "Oh, he blocked at least 20 kicks."
Actually, do they have? Can you find that stat?
I'm looking.
He just has a very famous
Boss Bailey
play.
is not the good example from Georgia. Champ Bailey played in 1998. He played some offense, some defense, some punt returns. He housed Charles Woodson's stats in every single category. He was a better defensive back. He was better offensively. He was better kick returns. And Charles Woodson won the Heisman because he played at Michigan, and Champ Bailey didn't make the top 5. Champ Bailey, by far a better college player than Charles Woodson. Heisman remains the dumbest thing that voters ever did.
Yeah, you've said that.
But it's not that he was a good player, but he had 200 yards offensively, and we acted like he was a weapon. He had 283 yards. He had 1 punt return. His numbers weren't even good.
And then they put him on the cover of NCAA Football, too.
I'm going to be honest. All I'm thinking about is if that guy blocked 20 kicks or not.
I'm looking at it now. I think it appears it's one of those, he blocked 10 kicks in 2005, and then by 2021, it's at 20.
Right.
And then by 2060, it's going to be 55.
Yeah. Zach Montgomery says Colt Brennan dominating in Hawaii and setting an insane amount of passing records was definitely snubbed of the Heisman when they gave it to Tim Tebow instead. And somebody says, you mean Troy Smith in 2006? And that's right. It's Troy Smith in 2006.
Dante Culpepper's an interesting one.
Somebody said Dante Culpepper? Oh, Cactus Jeb says Sean Alexander in 99, more deserving than Alabama's first Heisman winning running back Mark Ingram. Probably, but Ron Dane was in 99 and he set the record for yards.
Wow.
Mike
They gave
Mike Gargle? Gargle? That's an unfortunate name.
More unfortunate
Sue was
tweet.
robbed so bad it reminded me of when my ex-wife Linda cheated on me with the staff at Denny's and took my truck in the divorce.
That's like a bit. That's definitely a bit.
That's a bit tweet, yeah.
It's
like something,
I don't understand doing those Twitter bit.
Like my wife cheated on me. Bits.
Yeah, those Twitter bit accounts.
That's how Nick got his start.
Yeah, but he had a lot more than that.
I know. Yeah. But he
wish he
was
still
the
did
cuck.
that
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
I can't believe I'm looking at it now. 2006, Darren McFadden didn't win it.
Arguably the greatest season ever for a college football linebacker. He literally won every award he could. Best college middle linebacker I ever saw, hands down. Is that Dan Morgan?
That guy probably did so much cocaine.
44 from Miami. Is that Dan? I think that's Dan Morgan. Look up Dan Morgan's number. Dan
Morgan, I apologize if you're straight edge. You probably not because you went to Miami in the early 2000s.
Yeah, that's him.
44.
Those jerseys.
Look at that hair.
Why he played?
That guy's fucked out of Miami.
He played in 2001. Why is his picture in black and white?
I don't know, but it looks sick.
David Lighting.
I mean,
says,
I've seen a black and white picture of Joe Burrow from 2020 that was pretty great.
Oh my God!
Bring that up as often as you can. David Lighting says Monty Ball in 2011, 1,923 yards, 6.3 yards per carry, 33 rushing touchdowns, 6 touchdowns, 306 yards receiving, most TD in a season.
Would you rather her bring up Joe Burrow or Tom Brady?
Great question, Katie.
Joe Burrow's college football podcast.
Fair enough.
Well, Tom Brady played at Michigan.
Yeah, not very well.
Not very
he
well.
played there, though.
Yeah, but
Actually, he was okay.
Yeah.
But you don't think of him as a college football player. You think of Joe Burrow still as a college football player.
Well, because there's like 20-year difference between the two.
No.
Well, you're the one that's hot after both of them.
Excuse me.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
I mean, a lot of people are hot after over.
Thank you.
He's a good-looking guy.
Both of them are. Yes.
Tom Brady's better looking than Joe Burrow.
Yes.
By far.
Yeah.
I mean, Tom Brady is
Plus,
pretty
Tom Brady's
close.
got-
Joe Burrow with scruff hits different.
Oh, that is true.
I've
yeah,
heard.
but Tom Brady. I mean, it's
I've-
Tom Brady.
Have you seen the way he looked on that boat?
Yeah, I know. There's also
Tom.
now people say he's dead sober. It's entirely a tequila push.
That's
no,
bullshit.
no.
Plus,
It wasn't a tequila push. No. It was just like what happened to happen. I don't think he wasn't drunk though. It was
Yeah, no.
No.
agreed.
confirmed he wasn't drunk.
Wonder if
No,
Tom
it's not.
Brady's
No
a-
one confirmed that. Haters are saying that.
Seems like a Tinder lover.
Oh,
Don't. Can we
No,
not do this
that's
right
not
now?
what I've heard.
Really?
What?
He
What?
rough? He a rough boy?
how do you know this?
He a roughneck?
Yeah, he's a roughneck.
Where the
He
hell would you
listens-
have heard that from?
He
He's,
talks to people.
I talked to. He's not like he puts on the facade that he cares about. Like he cares about Giselle. Don't get me wrong. But the facade that he cares, like, oh, when Giselle tells him to retire, I'll retire. Brady's gonna retire when he wants
What's
to
this
retire.
got to do with
Yeah.
Yeah,
his,
what?
his being a Tinder lover?
Because he probably then translates in the bedroom.
Oh, it's all about Tom.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I don't think so.
Think it's all about
No, I would be
No.
shocked if it wasn't all about him.
Alex
No.
Cooper says, okay.
It's probably not on his diet.
Tommy Frazier, 95 Nebraska,
Ew.
1,400 yards through the air and 18 touchdowns,
Ew,
800
Jack,
yards
I
on the
just
ground.
caught on to that.
Those are-
Yeah, that was really good. No one laughed at
Those
it.
are not good numbers. Tommy Frazier, 1,400 yards through the air, and 800 yards on the ground. Those are not good numbers. Those are not Heisman numbers.
not
I'm
on
just
his
ignoring. I'm
diet.
plowing through.
I am so.
UCF running back Kevin Smith in 2007. He finished with 2,500 rushing yards, 62 yards short of the record. Yeah, but then he didn't put up. He put up like 4 yards against a real team, Mississippi State, in the bowl. So fuck you. He came in there needing something to get the record. He didn't get it.
Liberty Bowl?
Yeah, Liberty Bowl. We beat them 10-3.
I don't know why I knew that.
They couldn't move the ball at all.
It
He
was
terrible.
the Liberty Bowl.
He was
I remember
terrible
that
against a
game.
real team.
Wait,
Yeah.
I've seen my name.
What? How?
I don't.
No, it's
That's-
included in the.
It
that's-
says Casey's picks.
No, it says hosted on.
No, UFC running back Kevin Smith's 2007 season. He
UCF.
finished UCF. What did I say? USF. He finished with 2,000 whatever blah 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 rushing yards, 62 yards short of Barry Sanders.
Adding a picture of him scoring on Texas, so Casey picks this one.
Right. So I said I saw my name.
Good.
I was confused.
Fine.
I picked that one, Richard.
What was I going to say? I was about to say something that
Herschel Walker is
that
a good
applied
answer.
to us.
Kevin Smith.
What have we
Mississippi
been
State
going on
Liberty Bowl.
personally on our Twitter? There was something we had a discussion about that.
Oh, you didn't like the tweet? Did I tweet something bad?
No, I don't. It just
There
keeps
are
my
some
mind.
times you'll tweet something, you'll be like,
It's
oh,
like an
can you take
unnecessary
this down?
roughness between us thing that I was just about to talk about. Fudge. Larry Johnson says Patrick Suida in 2002 ran for over 2,000 yards in 12 games, including 1,073 in his last 4 games, 20 rushing TDs, 330 receiving yards, and 3 TDs. 2002 would have been Carson Palmer, I believe. Is that right? I think that's right.
Herschel Walker's a good answer.
Herschel in 80, Herschel in 81. He had 1,600 rushing yards, 15 touchdowns. Didn't win simply because he was a freshman. Fair enough. Hands down, D-Mac. Snubbed 2 years in a row. He did finish second 2 years in a row.
Mm-hmm. He did.
Darren McFadden.
Steve McNair.
Everyone knows it should have been Steve McNair in 94.
R.I.P.
6,281 combined yards, 56 touchdowns. It should have been.
Yes, it should.
They gave it to Rashawn Salam. I think he finished third, though. He finished behind.
Was it the tweet where I quote tweeted your back and forth with a certain reporter, and I was like we love this.
Did we ever talk about Dan Wolken owning me?
Yeah,
we did.
that's what, and then I put it out, and you were like,
did?
that should not that it shouldn't be. It was
When
like,
did
oh, it's
that
not
happen?
worthy,
Yeah,
but
like,
people
I
love
don't
that.
remember
It was at the
Dan Wolken just owned me. It
You
was a
said
couple weeks
shut
ago.
up. He said no. You said fine.
Yeah, I was
I don't
like,
think he owned you.
I don't think he
It
owned
was when
you.
North Carolina beat Duke, and he said, "Look at this," because every time there's a gathering of students, he's like,
embarrassment.
"Look at this," and I said, "Shut up." He went, "No." I was like, "Fuck, he got me."
He didn't own you. I don't take that as an own.
Okay. All right. Sorry.
Don't. You should be proud that's not an own.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's really not. It's just okay.
Okay.
Yeah, like, all right, Dan. Cool.
All right,
Sweet.
relax. Y'all ready to go?
We're sticking
Yeah,
up for
but I
you.
have a request.
Okay.
From my favorite, one of our favorites.
Okay.
She should be your favorite, Paige Browning.
Oh my God.
She
She's gonna
said,
request to be on the podcast.
no,
at this point.
she wants you and I to start picking her wedding dates for weddings that she has to go to.
Is she planning the wedding dates of other people?
No, like her wedding dates. Like she wants us to pick her wedding date.
Is she gonna want us to go to the wedding?
No, I think like we're gonna get to like select the men she takes with to her
I
wedding
see.
dates.
I thought you meant her wedding date.
No. Like so she's going.
Is that crazy?
No, so she's.
No, I thought that at first too.
So
but then
she's going to weddings, upcoming weddings.
We're gonna choose
and
the guy.
she wants us to choose
Speaking
her
of,
wedding dates.
We'll get back to that. How's it going with the guy that the other guy?
Fine.
Going good? What date are we on now?
We're about to be 3 tomorrow.
3 tomorrow.
Maybe.
Where are you going?
Does he
going
care that you
somewhere
talk
nice?
about it on the podcast?
We're about to find out
Fuck
if he
him.
listens.
Where are you going somewhere nice?
We haven't made plans yet.
Not a good sign.
Well,
I mean, it's not.
in 2021, that's not that weird.
Really?
Well, also you just don't know what is open and stuff right now.
Also, they're 23, 22.
Yeah.
25.
Is he?
What? And how old are you?
She's 22.
About to be 23,
Is
yeah.
his things are going well?
Yeah, I think so.
He probably doesn't want to plan it too early because if you plan the date, like
Wait, we have the day.
like
'cause,
dates
he
in
is-
it, oh, we're going here 3 weeks in advance,
All right.
like it's weird. But
All right.
Do you remember when I saw you on a date?
Back,
yeah, that was like 2019 maybe.
back to Paige. I will participate in choosing
I'd
her
like to
dates.
participate. I would love to participate in picking other people's dates.
I would like to participate in any Roughnecks life decisions.
Me
I will
too.
say that right now.
Oh, you know what we should do in the off season?
A
We should
life
do an episode.
decisions?
We should do an episode where we take Roughnecks questions about their life decisions and just answer all of them.
Next week is life decision week on Unnecessary Roughness.
Also,
Ooh, I love that.
Did we talk about Clubhouse yet?
Oh no, we
We're
haven't.
going to be doing Clubhouse once a week.
We don't know what
Once
day
or
yet.
twice a week. It may be both Brandon
you
and
been
Casey,
doing
may
it?
one of them.
No,
I've
Yeah.
been doing it.
you like it?
He's good.
I love
Brandon is very good
I'm
at
really
it.
And then we
excited
can
about
do
it.
it at night. We can do it, but we'll
Yeah, we don't have
alert
to be
you.
together either.
Try
I
to
know,
get
it's
on the
through your
app.
phone.
It's kind of hard right now, but you can get on a waiting list if you don't have an invitation yet. But try to get on there, download the app, get on the waiting list, and then it will be kind of like a call-in show.
Like we used to do for radio.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
used-
yeah.
Every
So
time we did it, the,
it won't be like this
lines were banged
podcast.
out. Yeah. By the way, so I saw on Twitter we had a new listener last week that wanted to know why I hated UCF so much, and I feel like every once in a while, maybe like in the dead of the summer, whenever we really have nothing going on, we should like revisit our old beefs.
Tell you what we should do. We should do that. We should also do a blog that's like a glossary,
Yes.
like a an encyclopedia of unnecessary roughness.
Yes.
What we believe, why we believe it,
Yeah.
stuff like
because
that.
people, he was like, "Why do you hate UCF so much?" And I was like, "Well, Jack and Brandon have been
Tell you
very
what,
vocal
though,
about that
I'll
too."
tell you what, though, that's something that a roughneck could do. Like a roughneck
That's
could put
true.
together our glossary and our
That's a good
history,
point.
and they could really impress us.
I have intern interviews starting tomorrow, and someone wants to be an intern for Necessary Roughness. Like,
You're
We
getting
do
an
need
intern?
an intern.
I have. Am I not the intern?
She
really?
needs an intern?
No, we need one.
I feel like I am the intern.
No,
You're
she's
not the intern
full
anymore.
time.
full-time.
No,
Well,
you're
but,
full
like, I
time.
Hey,
do
talk
all
to
the
me real quick.
stuff.
Are you going to have anybody from Mississippi State?
Don't think so.
What
but
about
I have
A&M?
to conduct. Yes, I have to conduct about 200 of them.
I want my own intern.
I really like the guys
Am
at
I
A&M.
not your intern though?
Yeah,
Like
By the
honestly,
way-
she
I
shouldn't
don't-
be.
Like, I feel like I do all the I do.
There were
You do my Instagram. If I needed somebody to go get, I don't drink coffee, but if I need somebody to go get coffee, I'm not asking you to.
That's
get me
fair
coffee.
enough. Okay.
I need somebody
Can we
lower
just get
than
an? Can we just get an unnecessary roughness one that can?
that can
go-
both of us.
Yes.
I can do it though.
No,
we're not asking you to go
no.
get coffee.
Do you not remember the Owens saga? We're
Right.
not doing that. We need somebody who is an intern.
That is
Who
we're
would-
trying to work their way up.
Yes,
Who's going to be doing the stuff
that we'll be very grateful for.
we can't ask you to do stuff.
Fine, fine.
You know how
awesome.
bad I wanted a coffee earlier today and I didn't have time to go get it?
We need an unnecessary roughness intern.
We really do. We will also
we
take
were
care
gonna
of
get one, remember? But then
the pandemic.
no, it was during the pandemic, and I got all
That's
the
what she said.
submissions. No, she said then a pandemic happened.
But she said pandemic, and you said
No,
no,
that-
no,
no,
not the
no,
pandemic.
no,
it was
no,
the
no.
pandemic.
I'm getting to my point. We were gonna get an intern that was gonna be remote, but then Katie came aboard, so and she's not an intern, but that was why we didn't do one initially. If anyone remembers that in
Katie,
August.
you don't do intern things.
Katie's not an intern.
No,
She's
I'm not.
full-time.
No,
I've
but
had
she
prep,
came.
like, prep work, like helping with stuff.
You
with social.
started as an intern, but then you said, "Can I be on Unnecessary Roughness?" I said, "You're very good," and I gave you the break, and I gave you your entire life here at Barstool.
Okay,
That is correct.
You started
No.
out in the right way, and then you went a little.
No, that is
Yeah.
correct. What you said.
But
you should
who was
be
the
thinking,
one?
whatever he wants. He wants a coffee. Go get it.
Yeah.
Excuse
I
me.
would.
Excuse me. Who's the one who told Dave about you?
That's not even a good thing.
Yes,
You
it is.
almost cost us Katie.
I mean, but I didn't, and she got to be on a show with Dan Katz and Dave Portnoy in her first year at Barstool.
Yeah, she tweeted about that one before.
Yeah, that's what I'm
She sure
saying.
did.
I was
She
sitting
said,
next to
"Oh,
Dave.
Look at this. I'm on a show with it. Didn't say shit about it.
No,
And,
they-
and,
that-
and she
I
was
didn't-
like,
but
"What
I-
an unreal world," or whatever. Like,
Yeah,
what
no,
a
it is.
world.
Don't care about Unnecessary Roughness.
No, I mean that was it was sad, but I also understand it. But I was the one who told Dave on a flight about you. I would like that on the record.
Shout out us.
Shout out.
Yes, I
Shout
owe
out us.
recognition to both of you.
But now we need an intern, so we don't.
We need.
We're gonna get so many messages now.
Okay, but can I say this too?
Oh,
and I
sorry,
mean
Jack.
this. Sorry, I have to sift through the messages, Jack. Can I say this? I do think it should be somebody that's good at TikTok.
Oh, come on.
We
I don't care
no
about it.
no.
I just want a message board guy.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's
wanted a
actually
message
I'd
board
rather
guy
a
my whole
message
life.
board guy
We
than
were
a.
gonna get one, and then
And then the pandemic.
No, it's a pandemic.
Fine. If you're the Arkansas State viceroy that's applying to be an intern, bring me your message board messages. When
Is
you
he the
come
one who
interview.
wants to be with us?
Potentially, yes. It's one of the brands he asked to be with.
Okay.
Okay, well that's fair. I just think that we just need an intern.
Yeah, we're talking.
Hello,
about,
Devlin.
Hello, Devlin. We're just talking about that we need
You've
an
never
intern.
come in here.
He has.
He has actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've literally been in every room all the time.
You're right.
He really is.
We actually are. Should you already go?
Yeah, we're ready. We're ready to go.
Well, we're
Are you not recording yet?
We're
we just-
we're in the
ending
middle of
show
yeah,
now.
we're ending the show.
We were right at the
we
end.
were actually just talking about how we need an intern.
Is this related to anything?
Yes, we're
Yes,
the
Penis
interns-
Raphael is our number
I
one guy.
refuse. Gay Sexman, David Blattman. We think this is an anus.
I
bit.
believe that
Yeah.
this is a KB Nick thing, but it's just been staring at us.
It's
the
been
entire
there
show.
for like a week.
There's
Eerie
a literal
feud.
penis drawing just
I
staring
refuse.
at us.
I refuse.
I refuse is actually our number one prospect right now to be our intern.
Oh, you don't like Gay Sexman?
He's okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Taint
Taint
Laurent.
Laurent. Taint Laurent is pretty good.
Taint
I mean,
Laurent's
She was
pretty
good.
Fritz cum bubbles. Not gonna lie, that's funny.
That's just
No.
been, I mean, that's just been staring
You've
at us the
been-
entire time we've been doing this podcast.
Katie, you've been thinking a lot of sex jokes recently are funny that aren't. The one that
Katie's been-
Trista sent to me was not funny. When
Katie's-
she
First
said
of
I
all,
had to go
it's,
through a
uh,
refractory period.
Instead of the source
No.
there. Okay.
Katie's been talking about sex a lot.
The whole time.
Ugh.
It's been disgusting.
It's a college football podcast, but Katie's all about sex.
Brandon started it.
That was good. Perfect place to end the podcast. Brandon started
Yeah,
it.
what I did. Thank you.
That was
I'm
good.
Brandon Walker. That's Casey. That's Unnecessary Roughness.
That was good.